everyone. Tonight I want to share with you the mini album that I made for Jill Roblowski. She is at jillslifeadventures.blogspot.com, and I will put a link to her blog from my link. If you go from my blog, I will link you to hers in this post. But we are trade buddies for October at lifeatthescrapbeach.ing, and that's hosted by Catherine. And this month our challenge was Feelin' Spooky because of Halloween, obviously. So let me quickly go through this. I've done this video a couple times and I keep running over time, so I'm going to just go really quickly here. I did a lot of ribbons on the rings, and on the cover I made it look like a headstone. And so this is a little chipboard tag. I put Roblowski ghouls, and to get the effect of stone, I painted black acrylic on the chipboard. Then I took and made a thin coat of the picket fence crackle paint by Ranger, and then when that was all dry and crackled, then I took the black soot distressing ink, and I quickly, lightly went over it and kind of made a randomness so it looked like marbled stone. And then these flowers are just silk flowers from Michael's, and I took and layered them with some leaves and my favorite big giant brad, rhinestone brad. And then let me introduce you to Billy. Billy was just kind of screaming to be cut out, and he's on the Martha Stewart papers. And this background paper here is Die Cuts with a View. I used several different papers here, so I'm not sure actually which ones were which. I do know that this was an old Die Cuts with a View. It's not this year. It's either last year or the year before. But Billy is from this year's Martha Stewart collection. And I really liked his hand and thought that his hand needed to be doing something pretty unique. So I cut it out, and so that he could be holding this journaling scroll, which is just some Inkadinkadoo stamps and some journaling lines, and then I really distressed the edges and inked it up and rolled it up nice and tight so that Billy could hold this nice little journaling scroll. And then on the next page here, more Martha Stewart paper here. These spiders are all flocked, and so I thought that they looked kind of cool, so I cut out around them to make this this pocket here. And then this is more of the Die Cuts with the View paper, and these polka dots, they're glittered. I don't know if you can see that they're kind of embossed and glittered. And then these tags, this is an Inkadinkadoo stamp and distressed edges. And then this is the pumpkin pie glimmer mist that I randomly sprayed over the tags to give them some color and a little shimmer. And then this is just a little bat that I cut out and gave him little red rhinestone eyes. And then this is from the basic gray chipboard pieces. And then these tags, I'm not sure if they're basic gray or pink paisley, but they came in a sheet of like 12. And so I cut these out, and then I took this sheer ribbon and tied them, and then, oops, that's coming loose, and tied them, and then cut them really so that they look like they were shredded. And let's see, I've got to reattach the tree here. And then on this side, these are more of the basic gray papers, and I just made smaller tags and tied ribbon on them. And then this is the more of that glittered paper. This is again that Die Cuts with a View, and I think this is pink paisley paper, but I'm not 100% sure. but I thought the spiders, you know, what with the spider webs obviously, and I thought that they would make a cute little pocket here. But because their legs were so fine, what I did on the back was I reinforced them with some UT, a couple coats of UT, and that seems to be giving them enough support. And then this is a transparency frame that I found, a package of like 5 of them. And I covered the back with this same pink paisley paper to make a photo pocket out of. And then on this page, again, here's some more of the Martha Stewart paper that I made the pocket out of, and more of the same die cuts with a view glitter spider paper, and then more tags. And these tags I sprayed with the olive vine, and similar to the other one, another image and journaling stamps and little polka dot ribbon to finish them off. And then here is a little photo, a photo flip. And then these are more spiders from that, from the basic gray chipboard pieces. And I finished them off on the back with some black embossing powder so that they would look finished as they were hanging off the edges. And then this is kind of was kind of fun to do. This was actually, I've got to give my husband credit for helping me come up with this. He was, when I was showing him this album and telling him about the cover, he thought that it looked like, he said, a coffin, and I was then explaining to him the difference between a coffin and a headstone, and but then decided, oh, I needed to have a coffin element in the album. So I cut out the basic shape from some chipboard, and again painted it black with the black acrylic paint, and then covered it lightly with the brushed pewter crackle paint from Ranger. And then once it dried, I took the black soot distressing ink and lightly went over that, and it kind of gave it this aged metal effect. And then these are more of those chipboard pieces from the Basic Gray collection. And I was going to do like a box on it, but it just got a little too involved, and I was already late getting this done. So I just put hinges on it. And then on the inside here, I just took this paper and made a pocket by edging it with a Martha Stewart, the Bats edger. And then these are 3 more of those tags that I just took a brad and put attached ribbon to. And then on the back here, the brad was showing, and I didn't really like it. So what I did was I took the little bat punch outs from the edge here. And I don't know if you can see that, but they just covered the back wings of the brads perfectly. And so there's my cute little coffin that I'm rather proud of. Thank you, Scrubby, for helping me with that. And then on this last page here, here's more of the chipboard pieces that spell out Boo and another spider. And then 3 more of those tags. And this color of Glimmer Mist that I've sprayed on here, I think it's called Pashmina. It's a limited edition color, but I think it's available now if you want to get some. And then I just made an extra little pocket here, corner pocket here, and again using the same Martha Stewart edger punch. And then on the very back page, I did it just like I did the front to make it look like the back of the tombstone, and then a larger tag piece here, and put my name and the date and my blog on there. So Jill, I loved making this for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope that you have fun pictures of your kids when they were growing up and their Halloweens in here. And everyone else, thank you very much for letting me share this with you. I hope you enjoyed it, and happy scrapping, happy Halloween, and ta-ta for now.